I am going to get some shipping out, and ooh, boy, I look like I just woke up. And I did. I've got to get my shipping from over the weekend. This is Monday morning. You're going to see the sun kind of peeking through in the background. I apologize if it's bright on your eyes. But I'm going to get my shipping out. I'll probably put it on fast forward so I don't bore you. And then I will let you know what's sold. Actually, I'll probably just kind of show it to you as we're going along. You can see how I ship it. Right now, I don't feel like I'm good enough to really train you how to do it. But my recommendation is you can see how I'm shipping. Go to other YouTubers, see how they're shipping, and kind of put your own recipe together of how you would like to have your business and the shipping. That's what I highly, highly recommend. You know, it's your business, do it your way. Take tips and tricks from everybody, but go with your program. Otherwise, if you're going to try to copycat somebody, you know, it's going to be hard work on you. Anyways, I'm recording you on my iPad instead of my iPhone 12. I got this for my anniversary in December. I love it. I usually record on it, so I don't know how the recording's going to come out on this. But, oh yeah, and tomorrow's my birthday. So, let's see what I get. Last year on my birthday, I got that lighting kit. And then on Mother's Day, I got my lighting ring and my cell phone stand. A little tripod thing to put my cell phone on. So, I've been kind of dropping hints that I want a light box. At least a 32 by 32. So, crossing my fingers, because if my whole family puts in together, it's only going to be probably about $25 or less from each. So, let's see how much they love me. Anyways, oh, and by the way, my name is Tammy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to give me a thumbs up so that way other people can, you know, I guess see something about the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe. Oh, and if you know of somebody who is trying to get started working at home and they want to see how a newbie started, you know, share my video. Or just share it anyways and tell them, you know, support this grandma that's up and coming. Anywho, I'm going to start out with my one Poshmark sale and my one Mercari sale, because that seems to be the oddball. And on Poshmark, or wait, I got Mercari already pulled up, so on Mercari, I sold a pink drop. This here, I got this in a Wholesale Ninja box. And, oh no, not the Wholesale Ninja, sorry. Dirt cheap. Got a whole mess of these. And so it's like maybe a penny investment. I sold it for, oh, let me go to my email. Maybe it'll tell me what my, sold it for $10 after all the fees. I paid the shipping. I made a total of $4.92 on this. So, what, $4.91 profit? I'll take that. So that's going to go on Mercari. I'll probably speed through this part so I don't bore you to death. Or I might just talk you to death. You can fast forward me. What I'm doing is, I like to put a little extra padding on the lipstick. Mostly, you know, it's winter out there, or even summer. You know, it's kind of like extra insulation, I guess. And so, wait, this is going Mercari. Gotta order some envelopes. I'll just put it in here. I ran out of thank you notes, so getting those ordered as soon as I can. Gonna print my label. My my laptop that I had over there for printing labels, that poor thing, I think it's close to 15 years old maybe. It's just getting so slow, so I had to rearrange. I got this desktop a couple years ago, and it's basically like a gaming tower. Oh yeah, gotta pause you, I forgot Mercari is the big printer. Okay, Mercari is the only one that does not like my Rollo printer. I do not know why. So they get this one. Little extra work. I don't really have to cut it, but I think it looks better. And I use these sheets of self-adhesive. Let's get out of the way before I trip. Put you on there. I like to put just a little bit of tape on it, just to make sure. And then I put these little thank you stickers. I'll probably have to flip that so it's not backwards. Alright, that one's done. Mercari is done. Let's go to Poshmark. And they ordered lemon pie. Another lipstick that I got in the dirt cheap buggy. Brand new. All of the lipsticks, you know, the plastic that goes around it, some of them were hard to like clean, but I stated that in my listing. And they don't seem to have any problem. And it seems like this was a lipstick week. She had wanted 2 pink drops, but I told her I only had the one in stock. And she bought it. She must have really wanted it, because if I understand Poshmark correctly, they charged the buyers $7. So she really paid up for this. I had it for $8 so I could send out offers. I was out running around with my husband, so I didn't get a chance to send her an offer when she was asking about it. But she paid full price of $8, didn't even send me an offer. And so I made $5.05 on that penny. So definitely, you know, watch for deals. Definitely watch for deals. And like I said, I like to put that little extra. Let me go down. Get this little bad boy printed. Looks boring, huh? I actually like this. Of course, when my sales start really getting up there, that'll be a little time consuming. Because I do next day or same day, depending on what time of day the sale comes in. Alright, so those were the 2. There was one on Poshmark, one on Mercari. So I can close out my email. Now we're going to head to eBay. So let's start out with Nice to Fuchsia. She bought 2 of them. It's a very pretty dark pink lipstick. She bought 2 of them. She paid $6.98 each. Didn't even send me an offer. So let's see how much it's going to be to ship it. Which I'm going to say, that's not even 4 ounces. .6 ounces, and so we're going to round it up to 3 ounces. Move you. And the envelope is 9 by 6. 9. Yep. 9 by 6 by 1. And it is going to Des Moines, IA. Is that Iowa? Yeah, I'm not big on my geographic. Quantity 2. Got it in there. Submit. And print. My poor little printer is definitely getting its work out. Between the Amazon labels and eBay labels, I like it. All right. Another one bites the dust. Let's go to our next item. And another item is, it's a case for the iPhone 6, 7, 8, and SE 2nd generation. It's like a teal, aqua, blue. This was also in the Dirt Cheap Buggies. And, you know, the packaging, you know, is tore up, but the product is in great shape. And I took the pictures. I made sure they saw that all the pictures, damaged box. They paid $6.88 for it. Didn't even send an offer. I feel weird not putting thank you cards on the inside. I've got to get some ordered. All right. Three ounces. All right, so my iPad is a little old and storage filled up, so I'm hoping it didn't cut out some of that. Anywho, got that case, and this is a 9 by 8. It's 3 ounces, 9 by 8. So they paid $6.88, and it's going to cost me $3.06 to ship it to Florida. Ooh, that sun's getting bright. I can feel it. But I can't put this what's sold any later. I will cut out these little boring parts. Maybe. We'll see. That one is ready. So my next item is 4 nail polishes. Now, I've already boxed it up and got it ready, but I do have more, so I'll show you. She bought these Wet n Wild Mega Last Salon Nail Color, and it's called Sugar Coat. It's a real pretty color. I haven't tried it. I don't want to open one, and it's how I label them, is I'll put their number right on top, because I'm old and I'm blind, and some of those numbers I had to get my magnifying glass out to look at them. This one I can see pretty good. Let me see if I get it to the... I can see that number pretty good. But I still put it on top because I've got them all lined up in a box, and it's easier just to look for the code. So I'll take my little painter's tape off. Oh, wait, no, it's got to stay on that one. She almost got a fifth. But I've got it already boxed in a little eBay box. These in fold boxes, sometimes, I don't know. But I guess they hold up. And that was still under a pound. 11.4 ounces. So that is 12 ounces. I don't want you yet. Stay up under there. And, oh yeah, and these eBay bags and these eBay boxes, got them for my store subscription. These are, oh, it's right there, 4x4x4. 4x4x4. And it is going to Detroit, Michigan for $4.12. She paid $5.98 each. So basically, you know, one paid for the shipping, and I made $5 on the rest, and those were in that dirt cheap. So pennies invested. I don't know if I gotta ask you, do I like shopping at dirt cheap? I sure do. They stopped the buggy deals. I'm hoping they bring them back. The manager said that right now corporate doesn't want to do the buggy deals, but they might change their mind. Let's hope. Sure hope so. And my little thank you. She is ready. My next item is this True Complexion Custom Concealer. I got several of those in the dirt cheap. Actually, no, these came in the auction box. Those were in the auction box. So she paid $9.98 for this. And kind of got my Amazon boxes here lined up to the different departments of where they're going, so they're kind of in my way. And I know this is gel, it's not going to break, but just kind of a little extra. You know, I'm hugely in the profits. I recycle this stuff, so there's a lot of it that I got for free. And before I even started this, I had a ginormous roll of that had been under my house for years. I just kept hanging on to it. I never know what I would, what I would need it for. Just held on to it. And then I started this. My husband kind of calls me a hoarder. I told him, I was like, well, at least I'm making money on my junk. He laughed. There, she's ready. And she's going to go into eBay. That is definitely under 4 ounces. Let me set you over here out of the way. I've really got to clean this room up. 2.2 ounces. So that's going to be 3 ounces. What were these? My mind went blank. 9 by 7. 9, 7, 1. So she paid $9.98 for it, and it's going to cost $3.06 to ship it. And that auction box, I paid, I believe, it was around $65 for 2 or 3 boxes. It was, I guess, total, I think. So I'm going to say I probably have maybe 5 cents investment in it. Not too bad at all to me. Not bad at all. Oh, and it's going to PA. Is that Pennsylvania? This is where I need my granddaughter in here. That way I can act like I'm teaching her and she can just tell me what state it is. She hasn't been able to help me much because she was in basketball. Now she's fixing to go out for softball, I believe. But I wanted to shoot this video. The grandbabies are at school. Anaya is with her daddy today, out running around with him. So I don't have that distraction. Some glue on my finger. Alright, next is a Wet n Wild Mega Last. I Don't Desert You. I Don't Desert You. I like to double check to make sure I've got the right one. But that's a pretty color. What do you think? Not me, but pretty color. Let's see. This one will fit. Ounces. Oh yeah, wrong envelope. Oh. I like these in a little bit more stiffer envelope. Plus the eBay envelope's a little bit bigger. 1.4. And apparently these are lighter. So we are at 2 ounces. This is a 9 by 6 by 1. She paid $6.63 and it's shipping for $3.22. I'll kind of go over the cost of fees and all that in just a minute. Oops. Can't put the thank you on until I print the label. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, 5 more items. Another one. And sold this for $29.98. This is the Metamucil on the go. There was no box, and I think it was lacking like 2 from original box. But I made sure I stated that on there and told them how many was in the bag. But they paid $29.98, and I knew it. It's going to go into a padded flat rate. So, actually, let's see something. 1.13, so I'm going to go 114. And I don't know if it'll go in a regional A or a, because it's going to IL, which is Illinois. I don't know how they do the dimensions. So let's go 12 by 9. Oh, okay. That's how they do that. I had a brain fart. All right, so flat rate is $7.18 for a regular envelope. I don't like them things. Flat rate small box is $7.67. Padded envelope $7.76. Regional A is $8.09, so that's not going in regional A. So, all right, I know I've got some, but I'm doing some reorganizing in my shed, so I have no idea where those small flat rate boxes are. So I guess I'm gonna have to eat a few cents. And I got those in the auction. It was in that one bundle where I brought the stuff home and made $600. Oh, got my stuff falling. I cannot wait until I get this room organized so I'm not so cramped and crowded in here. All right, now stuff will stop falling on me, maybe. Hopefully these will fit right down in here. Oh, perfect. Stick a little thank you on top. Now on using the padded envelope, I find nubbing off the corners of the box, kind of smoothing them, gets them into this bad boy a lot easier. First one I did, I tore that envelope up. I'm like, I know there's bugs will go in here. And it's a matter of push and slide. All right. That is in. And basically on the flat rate prepaid, as long as you can close that flap, then it goes to that flat rate. You cannot tape two together. You can use a priority box to put inside of a priority envelope, but you cannot put priority envelopes inside of, you know, like a first class envelope. That's not allowed. There. Nice and pretty. And safe. All right, so our dimensions changed. So now we're a 7, 5, 5. Yep, 7, 5, 5. So let's change our dimensions. 7, 5, 5. Let's make sure our weight's still good. Well, it's a flat rate. It don't matter. So let's calculate. Price stayed the same, and I'm using, now you got the priority mail flat rate envelope, and then you got the priority mail flat rate padded. So make sure you select padded. The difference between them is this is the flat rate envelope. It's cardboard. And with this being winter time, plus that definitely would not fit in that little envelope. That would be more of the smaller stuff. So she paid $29.98, and it's going to cost $7.76 to ship it. So a good, easy $20 profit there. And I use a Rollo printer, just in case you didn't know. I bought that myself. I do want to get a second one. It's, you know, it's no biggie swapping the big and the little labels back and forth. But, because when I first did Amazon, my labels were coming out all wonky. And see, I've got to be able to print these little tiny labels. Well, I finally fixed it, but I don't think Amazon would have appreciated that. But I swapped between the bigger label and those smaller labels. So, Metamucil is done. What's our next victim? Our shirt. This is a Emengildo Zegna men's button front shirt, orange plaid, long sleeve with a pocket. I sold it for $22, free shipping. Listed this well over a year ago. The reason I'm using that blue tape is, you know, if he wanted to see it better, but so you can see the name of it right there. But I listed this over a year ago. My clothing sales are starting to go up. My kids, they were like, Mom, you got a lot of stuff. You need to get rid of it. I'm like, no. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to sit with it for a little bit longer because the way the economy is right now, you know, not everybody can be out there shopping. They got to save their pennies. And so, I'm going to let it sit in my store. All right. And stuff's starting to sell. This is 10 ounces exactly, and since the weight thing goes, you know, 4, 8, 12, 16, so that's 10. I'm gonna go 11 ounces to be safe. I'd rather be a hair over, since it's gonna be in the same price bracket. I ain't too worried about it. And the dimensions, I'm gonna say, what, about a 9 by 9? Yeah, about 9 9. So, all right, so he paid $22 for it, and it's gonna be $4.68 going first class. So, easy 15. And that was one of them free shirts I got from when I first started, and one of my co-workers donated a bunch to me. So yeah, tell your friends what you're doing, especially if you're starting. Me, fresh starting out, not sure what would sell, what wouldn't. I put everything up. Everything but my kitchen sink. Alrighty, next victim is my cough syrup. Got these. She bought 2 of them. Got those in that dirt cheap. A whole buggy full. And, you know, some of them have rough labeling, but they are completely sealed. The expiration date is 2 of 22. So, you know, very good. And I already know those are over £1. They are going to go into this. And I think, are you guys going to fit in this? Oh, yeah. How much room are we going to have in there? It's not too bad. Let's throw this in here for a buffer. There's going to be a little shaking because I'm not going to unseal the boxes to wrap it. And then just like before, you know, soften up your corners. And that was fun. I tore up a lot of envelopes. If I'm boring you too much, there is the fast forward option. If I'm not boring you too much, take a minute to hit like and subscribe down below while I'm struggling to get this in here. And if you have friends or that's it, just share me. Ugh. But my main purpose is to record my journey of how I'm doing. And then once I become a lot better, then I can put out some training videos. So if you're looking at me for training, just look at how I'm doing it and put your own together. Why am I taping this? Just to keep the flaps from being all extra. Alrighty. So, the weight is 1 pound, 10 ounces. It's 1 pound, 11 ounces. And the dimensions, it's in the padded flat rate, which I guess I need to stick with their dimensions. 12 by 9. Well, let's see, 7 by 5. All right, for regular males, 718. Flat rate padded, 776. I need to find my small flat rate boxes because I could have saved around 10 cents because that would have been $7.67. So I'm paying $7.76. She paid $8.98 for both of those, so what, 99 is 18, so that's probably what, about a $10 profit. Not bad for pennies. I love the thrill of the hunt. Of course, my family doesn't like it too well when I bring my hunt in. My living room has piled up, cleaned out, piled up, cleaned out. My girls are saying, Mom, you got too much stuff. You need to stop buying and just get rid of what you got. Well, they don't understand. You gotta have more to make more. All right. I think I've only got 2 items left. I've got 1 or 2 that hasn't been paid for. All right, I got this in that latest haul of Dirt Cheap. Sold it for $5.39. We're fixing to see how much it would be to ship this guy. That might work. Yeah, maybe. All right, so that ain't gonna work. It won't quite close. So let's go to the next step. There we go. Now to close. Alrighty, and yeah, you ain't fitting in there. How about you? Yeah. Perfect. Sorry, I'm not talking much. It's kind of like chewing gum and talking at the same time. You really can't. So we are at 1 pound, 5.6 ounces. So I'm gonna go 1 pound, 6 ounces. 1 pound, 6 ounces. The dimensions are 10 by 8. And it is going to ship for $3.45 medium mail. Boy, media mail has really gone up. Might have to adjust my price. And for shipping media mail, you cannot put it in a priority envelope. You have to make sure it's in a non-priority envelope. Which, I'm curious what it's probably about 50-cent profit. And I calculated those books. I have about a nickel invested into them. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, should be one last item. The More Than Magic. And it's funny, I wasn't going to list these. I was taking them all to the flea market and slapping $1 on them. Because this is for the 6, the 6S, the 7, and the 8. My husband said, well, you're not going to be doing the flea market for a few months, so what would it hurt just to go ahead and list them? Is it going to cost you anything? And I'm like, no, because I've got it to where I have it up to an X amount of listings on my membership. He said, then list them, see how it goes. This summer, take them down and take them to the flea market. So I was like, yeah, that'll also help me get my item count up. So I listed them. I'm selling an average of the minimum 1 a week. Like this weekend, I sold 2 of them. So I don't think they're going to be going to the flea market anytime soon, to be honest. I'm just going to leave them and let them ride on eBay. It's multi-quantities. Like, I don't know if it'll tell me here. That might be my last one, or I might have some more, but that seems to be the one that's selling right now. 3.2 ounces, so I'm going to go 4 ounces. And it is a 9x7, or 9x8. No, 7. So $5.29, and it's going to Florida for $3.12 first class. It's going to be about 50 cents to $1 profit on that. Yep, and that is it. My shipping is done. So let me run these all out to my mailbox, which for Christmas, my daughter got me one of them big mailboxes. I'll put a screenshot of it up here. She still has to decorate it, so that's why I was kind of waiting. But let me get these out into the mailbox, and I'll show you what I've sold on Amazon. It's a nice little wet trip down here to the mailbox. We had some snow. Look at that kind of flooding. Lots to get done out here. Need to fix the drain. But look at that big old mailbox. But I cannot record and step in the mud at the same time. Look at all that room. I still got space in the back. Look at that. All that and still plenty of room. I got a little bit of a gap in the back, but I don't like the mailman having to reach all the way back. But she plans to decorate it soon. But that was my Christmas present. Just to give you a kind of an idea, that's my house. That's my eBay shed, and that's my husband's tool shed. But it's a winter time. But my shed is about 12 by 16, I believe. So it's pretty good. Whew. I gotta stop recording and watch where I'm walking. Okay, I am going to share my screen to let you see the final prices of everything that we packed and shipped today. So that book on Kiss the Boys Goodbye, How the United States Betrayed Its Own POWs, I had about 5 cents invested. I still got to fill in what my cost is, but a lot of this stuff is like pennies, so I kind of just did one price in my main calculations. Some of this stuff I do add the price in. But I sold the book for $5.39. It cost $3.45 to ship it. It was $1.05 in eBay fees. So my total profit was 84 cents. Not too bad. And that was in those buggies. And then the next one, that Up and Up Nighttime Cough that I'd sold 2 of, it was a total of $16.16. Shipping was $7.76. eBay fees $2.11. Gross profit was $6.29. And, you know, it's pennies invested into that. These might be small sales, but the more small sales you get, the more profit you get. That next one was that Metamucil fiber, those little packets. Sold it for $29.98, $7.76 shipping, $3.46 in fees. So my profit was $18.76. Those cell phone cases, $5.29 sold, $3.12 to ship, $85 fees. So $1.32 on something that cost me, what, a penny? That Black Radiance makeup, I'm thinking probably about a nickel. But I sold it for $9.98, $3.06 shipping, $1.40 in fees, so $5.52 profit. And that next one, the Sugar Coat Wet n Wild. Ooh, something's itching my nose. Sorry. Anyways, the nail polish that I sold 4 of came out to $19.12. Shipping cost was $4.12. eBay fees was $2.40, so I profited $12.60 on nail polish that I had a penny invested. The other Apple Heyday case, $6.88, $3.06 to ship, $1.01 fee, so I made $2.81. And the next one was the lipstick, $6.63, $3.22 to ship, $1.04 fees, so I made $2.37. Bought it for a penny. The Wet n Wild liquid matte lipstick, sold 2 of those in one transaction, so that was $12.56, $3.12 to ship, $1.69 in fees, so I made $7.75. Subtract 2 pennies from that. And let's see, that shirt, the button-up orange shirt that Ray had given me, sold it for $22, shipped it for $4.68, $2.76 in fees, so I made $14.56 off a shirt that I have no investment in. The only investment I have in it is steaming it, photographing it, and listing it. The Broadway Color Pink Drop, this was on Mercari, sold it for $10, and in the Mercari layout it was showing that, you know, it's about $3.49 to ship it, $1.59 transaction fees, so I profited $4.92. And then that last one on Poshmark, the Lemon Pie lipstick, sold it for $8. Their fees was $2.95, so I made $5.05 on it. So really not too shabby for 2 days in sales. I've already calculated all of my profits up, and it came up to $82.79 for 2 days. So I like that. You know, my sales, I can have Monday and Tuesday will be hot sales. I'm constantly shipping. Wednesday or Thursday could be crickets. Friday, start the sales up. Saturday, sales skyrocket. I get more sales when I run a little discounting sale off. Some of those were best offers. You know, I sent out offers like 10% off. So a lot of those was from sending out offers. So, you know, send out offers. And, but basically, that was my eBay Poshmark and Mercari sales. I hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah, I might be able to get out another YouTube either today or tomorrow of how I'm doing on Amazon. I'll be active exactly 1 week tomorrow, maybe. I think I activated it on Monday. Some of my stuff showed up, and I got some sales. So, thank you for watching. I hope I didn't bore you too much. So, you know, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And like I said, I'm not to the point where I can actually teach you anything, but what I'm doing is I'm showing you how I do it, and then you can decide how you want to do it. But thanks again for checking me out, and I'll catch you on the flip side.